DDG, aka Doodle Garbage. Y'all got to stop calling that man that. He's not garbage. You understand what I'm saying? That's a child of God. He was made, and created like we was. He has a mother and a father. Don't call him that. Okay? A lot of problems and stuff I heard recently done happened about y'all calling him Doodle Garbage. His name is DDG, aka Daryl. Okay? But DDG, what the fuck you got going on, sir? Come. Okay? Don't try to hide behind nobody in those pews. Bring yourself here forward, okay? Come down. Just come on out of the pews. Come straight down the aisle. Face me, and let's get it. First of all, sir, you and Halle done sat up here and let your business get put all out here in such a nasty and disgusting way. Like, I am so ashamed of you guys. That's number one. Y'all got to stop this shit because it ain't about y'all. Once you have a child, it's no longer just about you. Yes, of course, you still have your life. Yes, of course, you're still a human being. You have feelings and you go through your things or whatever. But it's more so about the child that is mirroring you. Why I say that you're the mirror to your child? Because that's who you see day to day. That's whose face your child knows and who they're familiar with. They recognize you as their parent, the caregiver, and all of these such things. And y'all doing all of this fuck shit. And like, what are you doing? Both, if you want to sit up there and turn around and say, oh yeah, she's dangerous to her child, then so are you, sir. So are you. What do I have to say to this child? Listen, DDG. For you to go, right, after Halle takes action to state that she wants full custody of her child, which I believe that you should be a part of your child's life. You should be able to see a child, but you gonna have to get your shit together first. You know why? Because, okay, I get it. You're a streamer. This is your job. This is what you do for work. This is how you take care of your child and yourself. He don't need to be on your streams all the time. That boy that be knocking you upside your goddamn head. He don't want to be on that shit all the time. He do not. And y'all cannot be out here because y'all want to be content creators, COE over everything, and just putting a camera up in somebody goddamn face. Not everybody with that shit. Okay? Let that child be a child. Yeah, I can see you taking pictures with him, bring him on the camera sometime. But goddamn, go do your job and let that child be a child where you going to be a child at. You know what I'm saying? And it should not be about that. That should not be the end or be all. You should want to be with your child because you love them. You should want to be with your child because you want to raise them. Because you know what I'm saying. You the father, and that's your blood. You understand what I'm saying? So all of this extra shit you trying to make content out of it. Everything's a streaming thing, boy. Everything, no, it ain't. It just ain't. Okay, like instead of you drawing up your paperwork with the courts to state that, well, first of all, let's get into what was stated inside the court documents. She's depressed. She's crazy. You trying to make them think she's crazy? Boy, Halle came out publicly and stated that she's dealing with postpartum depression. When you deal with that, you have to, and you're dealing with a person that's dealing with that, the mood swings. It happens. This is woman stuff. A man wouldn't understand that. This is a woman thing. You understand what I'm saying? So for you to be so insensitive as to bring that up, knowing that she had a struggle with this and she's probably still struggling, but she has not harmed her child. She has not done anything but be the best mother that she knows how to be to that child. And you know it. You just mad that shit went the way it went. You may not still want her or whatever. You acting like you do. Come on now. Y'all got it. That's your first child, sir. With her. Come on now. And hers. Come on. Now, like I said, I have to call her myself to the congregation to say what I need to say to her. But right now we're talking about you and your actions. I'm telling you, DDG, right now, You need to go amend that paperwork and take that shit out of there about her, being suicidal and all of this other stuff. Because what is given, what you think is given, it's not given. What it's going to give in a courtroom and most likely with that judge, it's going to give, you are insensitive. You don't give a damn about nobody but yourself. This woman has gone through something and you actually kind of was doing things to trigger her. It seems like while she was going through a very deeply, you know what I'm saying? When a woman is carrying a child, you know she gets certain amount of attention. Or be careful with her stomach. Or be careful, you know what I'm saying? Or she has to, eat, make sure she eat and stuff like that. And then when the baby comes out, they feel like they lose a sense of that importance in their life. See, you a man, you wouldn't know this shit. You better take that shit out of your paperwork because it's going to backfire on your ass. And I'm telling you, you done came here. I didn't give it to you first. Get that shit out of your paperwork. Go amend that shit and say, listen, I love my son. I know his mother loves him too. We both love our son and we want to do what's best for our son. However, I don't feel like, I should lose the right to see my son. I work with her so that it's no longer an inconvenience and we can work through a third party. But, please don't take away, my right to be able to be an active father in my son's life. And then you better follow up with that shit. Don't just say that shit. You better follow up because they're going to be watching. As soon as you drop the ball, a lot of times guys do. They going to be on your ass, sir. Okay. And then be back to calling you doodle garbage. Now, I done told them to stop calling you that. Okay. Daryl. Now, I could see you saying something like that. Like, listen, I just want to be there for my son. I love him very much. And I understand that, I've gone through a separation with his mom, but it doesn't have to affect us. We can work together. I feel like we could work through this and do what's best for our son. And what's best for your son is not totally taking him away from his mother. And then you're going to do what? Drop him to your mother? No. Don't work like that, DDG. No. That's not your mother's. That's her grand. And I get it. They spoil the hell out of them and take care of them and spoil the hell out of how she probably spoiled the hell out of you. That's why you be acting like you act. Well, anyway, you don't want that. You think you do. Woo! Halle, let him have it. Child, and you go ahead because it's a lot. It's a lot. And you don't think she wants the help because she probably still in her emotions. Of course, maybe she of course. This is the first child with you, a child, period. And I believe she would have wanted that, but it's over and it's done. And so get out of your goddamn feelings, okay? Stop being immature and go fucking stop the bullshit. And I'll get on Halle. Don't worry. I'll get on her too. Cause I got a few, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But all of that physical stuff and emotional and you can't do that. Come on now. Shh. And you wonder why they call you doodle garbage. Because that's some trash ass shit you doing right now, sir. Sir. Okay? And like I said, I believe you do. You have a right. Okay? That is your son as well. Love. But you better get it together because don't come at them with that. I'm telling you, that's something that's very, very real. And, honey, child, you think that's going to work in your favor. That's going to backfire. You better do what I told you to do and just let them know, like, listen, I'm pleading with the court. I just need to see my son. And let her take him to where, here's what you could do, right? Before they flit off to where, because I think she said something about she got to go for work, and I think it's for 2 months. That's a long time to be away from your son. Request a visit. You know what I'm saying? And okay, well, she said she's taking. Can I please have a visit? Can I say goodbye to my son? And let him know I love him. And so he don't feel like I've abandoned him. You can say something like that, boy. You better go fix that paperwork. I should get him back to the pews. And he acting all stank and shit. Deacons. Get this boy out of my face and put him back and put him a few rows back.